All right, Gabriel. Spotlight is on you, my friend.
All right.
Take it away, Penny.
All right. This is kind of rough, but I think I did all right. So, the party solidifies themselves as the 8 cohort after talking with Deymar. Deymar explains that one of the murderers during the explosion, I think it was the guy who actually did the explosion, escaped and went into the what's it called? Reliquary Thay underneath Basalt's house.
Yeah, I hate it here.
He gives us very exact instructions. He tells us to try to apprehend them and gives us this cube. We take it and do a quick inspection of the device on the way there to learn that it in fact has 5 uses of power word kill, and it's designed to kill
8.
everyone around them. 8. I wrote down 8, but I was like, that seemed excessive. Maybe it wasn't that. No, it was, I guess. So we decide to instead keep it as a super weapon and or suicide to use it. And decide that we are in fact going to beat the shit out of the murderer and interrogate them, or just talk to them. It's going to be one or the other. So we enter the Reliquary Thay to find out that it is actually filled with either statues of dead and or tortured angels. And after closer inspection, we find a room with a giant pit and 3 alcoves. Their names are smudged out on the alcoves, but a single one is Maltrius, Helmric's father. Before we could do any more inspections, an undead angel rises from the pit, and a very intense battle ensues that almost results in a party wipe. After some clever uses of Wall of Force, we managed to end the fight with only 3 party members dying on the ground.
Only.
Acceptable losses to Zalzin because he wasn't one of them.
All right, and that's where we left off.
That is.
Talk to you later.
So we have Lucio, we have Jin, and we have Sir Godfrey on the ground, barely
Yes.
hanging on.
I
So
passed one
Zalzin
death stage.
and Helmrich. What are you doing?
Helmrich is
No.
going to, let's see.
Perhaps they need help.
Give me 1 second. All right. Helmrich is going to go over to and he's going to go to Lucio. Donovan, you have cure wounds, right?
I have mass healing word.
I'll take it. That's good. Actually, it's really good. But no, sorry. I'm thinking prayer of healing. Mass healing word's still good.
While we're
Right.
here, Lucio, Sir Godfrey, and Jin, go ahead and roll
Yes.
death saving throws for me.
Of course.
I gotta get my dice.
15.
That is a success.
All right, that's 2 out of 3 successes for me.
I rolled a
that's
4.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, twinsies.
So a failure for Lucio and Sir Godfrey. All right.
That's technically my second failure,
Right.
actually.
Helmrich, what are you doing?
Real quick, I think I guess that makes sense. I really didn't get all that hurt last fight.
You did not.
Helmrich is going to place a hand on Lucio, and he is going to use Infernal Conduit to sacrifice a D10 of health to give to him.
I'm going to put a hand on Helmrich, and I'm going to use Mending on him while he's doing this.
That will work.
Okay.
So I would say, but with Zalzin and with Helmrich, if you are below 50%, which could be 49%, you use 49% and lower, 2d6. Anything above that, you're gonna need fucking rest, and you're gonna need,
Yeah, or spell.
or you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works with me.
Okay. All right. Let's make that official then. I
All right,
will.
so
Does everybody agree?
2d6.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, for sure.
Okay.
Sweet. So just to clarify, mending is healing for 2d6, but only below 50%.
Correct.
Yes, if you're below 50%.
So if you were even just a squeak below 2d6, so like let's say you're at 49 points or whatever, and you roll 2d6 and you roll 12, you're gonna get the full 12.
I
You're
can't
not
do
gonna
any
like
more,
cap at 50 and then you know what I mean. You'll get the full 12, whatever the roll is.
Okay.
I went ahead and just roll. I have a little new note. That's my mending threshold for health.
Okay, and Zalzin, you would also have that as well.
Yeah.
I would also
I
say,
wouldn't want
Zalzin, this is the first time that you've seen Helmrich show any signs of having what possibly might be an infernal engine. Something inside of him that is clocking
You see,
just arcane energy throughout his body.
Zalzin kind of gets close to you, and he's like, he just he looks at where your chest is, and he goes, "Interesting. You were created."
I am no study for you right now. We have wounded to tend to, and he's going to help Lucio to his feet. You have healing, yes.
Yeah, I've got, I can... Sorry, what? Yeah, you just gotta give me a sec, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
He,
Such a great response.
Helmrich looks to the wall of force that is currently keeping the hands at bay, and goes, "Oh, they stopped."
Yeah.
Yeah, are the hands still, like, mad at us?
Have you checked, Zalzin?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
Well, you said we could hear it last time.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
Once the angel fell, then there was silence on the bottom of that wall of force.
I check over there. And
Okay.
I'm like, I just give
It
a thumbs
seems
up.
like there's not a lot of activity.
Thumbs
As
up, like,
soon
we're
as
good.
Lucio kind of gets his bearings of what.
As soon as you let it go. No, I'm just kidding.
The state of everybody down, he'll go ahead and
It's
cast
everywhere.
mass healing word with his little pan flute thingy. He's gonna like.
Okay. And that targets, what is it, 6 people?
It is 6 creatures. They
6?
get 1d4 plus my spellcasting mod, which is
All right, heal me. Come on, I'm waiting.
I'm at negative health.
7.
Yours no negative. You're
Is
just
that-
You're
Oh,
at technically
roll.
0.
Everybody
Yeah.
rolling.
Oh, okay. I thought negative was still a thing.
Oh, we
No,
rolled
it
ourselves.
doesn't add up as you go negative. It's just basically a 0, and then the number that you have to keep in mind is your
Double your
total health. And if you get hit further than that, it's just immediate death, no death
All right,
save.
I roll.
Yeah.
What's your spellcasting ability modifier?
It is plus 7.
+7.
the
So what was
ability
the total
mod
for
is-
healing?
Or do they roll?
Yeah, the
d4?
ability mod should be just your charisma.
It's just the raw stat. It's not your proficiency.
Oh, okay, then just plus 4.
So 4.
Maybe.
Okay. Wow, you only healed me
I-
for 6. Useless. I'm joking.
Wait, it's a D4, right?
D4, yeah.
Yeah, it is a
Plus,
d4.
Are you roll? No, hold on. Lucio, you'd be the one rolling.
Yeah, as we say, do I roll or do all of them roll?
You roll. That is
Okay,
yeah.
Thank
is
God,
you
because
casting
I
the spell.
rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 for y'all, so that's 9
shit.
healing.
There you go.
yeah.
Helmrich's back to full.
Welcome back.
Wait,
I am back at 9 health.
Is that-
For those
is that
who
my
might
healing?
be watching, there was 2 weeks of us not knowing exactly what the fuck was gonna happen. We're kind of
Correct,
figuring
it
this out
was.
as we go.
Wait, Lucio, was that 9 healing? What's your spellcasting ability modifier again?
It's
Four?
plus 4.
7?
So you rolled 8.
Sorry, 7. Yeah, I can't count.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. I was about to say,
Regardless,
what?
I'm back
10.
to full still. I'm good.
10 health.
Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, huh? No, it's 7 health.
That is-
No, it's
that is-
7.
Yeah, plus 7. 3
Yeah.
4.
I'm at 38 out of my 40.
I'm at 7. Let's
So
go.
23 is what I'm
also
adding
at
up.
7.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, everybody's full health, right, Theo? Perfect.
I'm at
Let's-
7.
All right. So as Lucio, you make your way up. You cast mass healing. Jin, you wake up. Sir Godfrey, you wake up. You all
Where's it?
regain your
Where's
balance.
where's that flame elemental? Oh, wait. No.
You all see
Angel.
the fallen angel lying on the ground, beaten finally to its resting place. The sort of silver, sort of viscous liquid coming from
Ooh,
its
there's there.
lips all
Yeah,
down its
Keep the
chin.
voice.
the very cracked and frailed armor, absolutely beaten.
I would just like to point out something. While you like start looking at the angel, you do see Zalzin dragging it into his cloak.
No.
What?
That's my bag of holding.
His cloak is his bag of holding.
Yeah, so I'm
What the fuck is that?
he's taking the angel and putting it in. He's like,
You still have to take the cloak off, put it on the ground.
well,
For
no,
the back-
he uses like he just lifts up the back and like he's just like putting it in. He's like dragging it. He's like, get in there.
just kind of just the legs going a little bit more each scoop.
He's doing that. He's doing that, Theo.
So as you all are like coming to, you just hear a as you just watch the legs rise up and then just slip right into the
Yo,
bag
what
of
the
holding.
fuck? Oh, what the
What?
fuck?
What?
What do you guys do, huh?
What the fuck?
What, loot the body? Oh, is that what you're gonna do? It's so fucking cliche.
Did you just eat him? What did you just do?
I placed him in an extra dimensional space for study.
Why?
Is that how you eat things?
No, I do not eat.
Lucio, go ahead and take 1d4 psychic damage from me as Zalzin talks down to you. Don't roll, I'm just kidding.
That is.
Theo, none of
That's
my,
4. Of course it is.
Theo, none of my alarms have gone off, right?
That is correct. None of your alarms have gone
Okay,
off.
bro. I'm gonna go
Not the
to
one at the
wall
entrance,
where-
not at the one at the door coming
Yeah, yeah.
into the sanctum.
I'm gonna walk to the wall where I saw the ruins initially before the angel attacked us.
Okay.
Do I
Can
see anything there?
As far as anything has changed,
Yeah.
can
I'm gonna go
Godfrey
sit in a
check his lantern of tracking for undead in the area?
sure. So Godfrey, as you get yourself up and kind of gather, you pull out your lantern and nothing picks up as far as undead goes.
I look into the well. Does it go any deep? Can I see the bottom? That's what I'm asking.
One point used.
From where you're at, no, you cannot see the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to roll an investigation check in this room to see if
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything that's like maybe hidden or like if I can make sense of the runes that were on the wall.
Decide which one you're focusing on because it's going to change the DC. If you're
Okay,
looking
I'm
for
gonna-
like
I'm
just
gonna focus on the-
general,
I'm gonna focus on the runes. On the runes thing. I'm gonna focus on
okay,
those.
okay,
With guidance. Hang on, my guidance
Of
got
course.
stuck. My guidance got stuck. Hang on. Okay, there we go. It's +2. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So, Dio, that is a 27.
27. All right. With the 27, as you're really paying attention to these runes, after combat, you pick up the faint whispers once again. And you understand some of the languages that it's very faintly whispering. And you look back over at the runic script. And then you remember the flame. You look back up, and the flame is still there. Still hovering at the very top, watching. You look back at the name Maltrius, and with the 27, you are convinced you've seen everything there is to see in this room.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's
Helmut-
looking at everything, and then he goes to Helmut. We are done here.
no, we are not.
Can
There was nothing
I
new.
use comprehend languages to read what's on the walls?
The only name that you see is in common, which is Maltrius.
Okay.
The script work on the wall. I guess that was just like sigildry.
Well, there was
I
there
have
was script
comprehend
around the
language, too.
well, which was more like arcane script, and
Yeah.
then there was
Am I able to read
Maltrius that was above the alcove.
we heard a
Gotcha.
thing that was like, speak what is lost, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Helmrich is going to kind of like keep a healthy distance from the ledge in case something tries to grab him again. And he's going to say, Bunty.
Nothing happens.
Helmrich nods.
It may be very much that voice came from the entity that lies at your feet now.
Or in his
My
bag.
Or in his, yes, that's correct, in his bag.
In his ass.
All right. Helmrich nods and looks towards the others. We can go.
Should we take a rest here first?
There is no
So we
time.
just came
Every
into the
minute our
room
quarry escapes us.
and we died for like no reason. Then we just
I got a cool angel
No.
in my bag now.
I don't want
that's great for you. I'm so happy about that for you. I almost died.
It's
This is what
crazy. The
happens
more I
when you
drink,
wait
the more
out.
Zalzin is actually kind of funny.
You know, I agree with Helmrich. We should leave. I don't want to stay in this room any longer.
I'll just continue on to the next doors.
Yeah, I
that
don't
we
disagree
saw.
with that. We should get the fuck out of here.
Press on then.
Elric, after you, I will follow close behind.
What if, hear me out,
So-
we say fuck it to that dude and we just go back and do like our normal class shit and don't die to angels? Just an idea.
I
No,
immediately
no,
thought-
we should keep going, Lucio.
Like writing a fucking song right now, not dying. Just putting that out there.
We can write songs later. We write songs later.
Since that's not an option anymore.
I immediately pull out the artifact and just say Locust. Just end it here. Everyone's gone.
You can't say
For everybody's best interest.
You know what?
Taking us all out.
I decide.
What a
my
way
own
to end the
fate.
campaign.
Locust.
How'd you end a campaign? Well, I gave them a fucking thing they weren't supposed to use, and then they use it. What are you gonna? It's really my fault as a game master. It's really.
You chose to the D&D party.
Lesson learned.
with Super
Don't give your fucking people cast their cursed objects. Fucking, they'll use it.
All right, I'm gonna follow Helmrich if Helmrich is gonna take the lead. I'll be the one behind him since I'm the next best healthy person to keep
Okay.
everybody else behind us.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll,
So we got Helmrich, we got Zalzin. Who else do we
I'll be
have?
behind. I'll be behind Zalzin.
Jen,
I am at the very back.
Sir Godfrey, and Lucio. Is that how we're doing for the marching order?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Helmrich, as you get to the top of the staircase, Zalzin, I'm guessing you release the alarm that's at the top of the stairs.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
The alarm doesn't
Okay.
trigger for us.
Yeah, it doesn't trigger for
Oh,
us.
that's right, because Zalzin did specify.
Yes,
That's right.
I said
Okay. But you are aware, Zalzin, that you walked through the area that you did set the alarm, and you are back at where the statue was, where you had used the prayer wheels to reveal that door. We're back in that
Yes.
room, the Hall of Feathers.
So
Now into the
we're
main
going
room,
to-
Helmrich.
Yeah, we'll head back to the main room. And do we want to go northwest or northeast?
There was a trail of those feathers that led into the.
Fucking love players that take notes. God damn it! Yes.
Yeah. Remember, there was the trail of feathers, like, or the worn path, more like, went from this door to another door, and I think that was the northwest.
So as you kind of walk that sort of worn feather path out the door that you had, remember you'd slid that stone wall into the recess of the wall. That is the room where there are the multitude of statues, and from there, about 15 feet to your left is the main entrance that you had came through from the courtyard. So same kind of presentation to you. You have that northwest sort of pathway that curves a little bit to the left, and then you have that pathway to the right.
All right.
Okay.
Which way looks like? Is there feathers or footprints?
There's no feathers in this room. The only
Okay.
feathers to be found are in the room that you're currently at.
Okay, I thought there was like a path that said that it looked like people walk through like from one door to another more than the other.
That would be
was
the room that
northwest,
you're in.
right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, correct, because you had such a high
Yeah.
either perception or investigation roll. That is
It was
correct.
investigation.
Yes. The northwest room and the room that you're currently in seems to have more wear in the stonework. That is right.
I suggest the northwest. It has more wear.
All right, I'm writing that down.
That door that goes back the way we came looks interesting too. Maybe there's something new there.
It does, but
Do you wish for
Listen.
me to carry you?
We finally understand who
No.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is in the group.
Lucy is used to this. He's used to cushy shit.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough, honestly.
So, I think with the amount of the amount of complaining, I think Helmut turns towards Lucio and goes,
These are just
You see-
suggestions.
you see one battle and you grow sick and grow pale. That was a skirmish. This is my life. We will not turn back.
Zalzin tries to put his hands on his shoulder. I'm holding back. I'm holding back. Get out of here.
He's not like, he doesn't
Yeah.
look like angry or anything, but he looks kind of down at him and goes, You are a member of the cohort. I will keep you safe, but you must still hold your weight.
That means you're cool.
And I'm like, I'm 1 for 1 in my battles so far. 1 battle and I almost died. I'm not got a good record.
Helmut kind of shrugs. I was trampled during my first battle.
He looks at him. Don't worry, Lucio. If you do perish, I will take your frail body and I will find a way to reanimate it.
I'm gonna make sure that if I die, my body gets like disintegrated or like incinerated in some capacity. I want to make sure there's nothing left for you.
There will be. Don't worry.
Godfrey's
using
gonna
that bomb
put
in
the hand
there.
on Lucio, and he's gonna say, "It gets easier falling in battle."
See, I don't want that though. I would like to not fall in battle anymore. The one time was enough. I feel like I've got the experience. I can write a really cool ballad
Nothing looks
about that.
around.
It'll be really raw and emotional, and I'm good. I don't need any more.
Anyways.
I think.
I believe we should continue forward, right, Helmut?
Yeah, I mean, Helmut hasn't stopped walking. He started
Okay,
going something
okay,
before.
okay.
Yeah, I assume they're still walking through all this.
Yeah, Helmut just kept marching.
Zalzin looks around after he says, right, Helmut. It turns out nobody in the party existed. Like, hello? Guys?
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
So as Helmrich sort of leads the charge and sets the tone, you all walk in, curve that hallway, and walk into what appears to be a very old abandoned office. You can still sort of take in the faint echoes of what would be incense and old parchment, candle wax. You see that the walls are lined with dozens of amber panels, kind of like stained glass, but they're turned sideways. And you see they're each holding like items, feathers and hollow fragments or pieces of parchment sort of suspended inside. On the floor, you can see glowing silver lines that form these geometric patterns. You see faded scripts that kind of line the walls. And glancing at them, possibly prayers rewritten multiple times into equations, hymns, measured in degrees. Looking at the amber panel glass, you see feathers and bones and notes sort of still scorched in divine light. At the center of the room, which of course brings your attention to it quickly, seems to be a desk that has collapsed over decades or maybe even centuries of weight from books and parchments and the like, sort of scattered on the floor now, sort of tossed where they lay. The room is yours. What would you like to do?
I would like to first and foremost use detect magic.
Sure.
Am I getting any magical readings in this room?
So as you detect
Usually has a
magic,
ritual too, by the way.
nothing seems to pick your interest.
Okay. I guess I'll do a investigation check of this room to see if I can find anything that might be hidden.
Helmrich will
Okay.
do a...
Now, depending on the where you're focusing on, the DC changes. So tell me kind of if you're going for overall, or if you're snipering into certain areas, and if you're doing investigation, you can roll for that.
Yeah, overall.
Okay, go ahead and roll overall.
Like a, you know, like a sweep through the room. Is what I'm doing.
Sure, sure.
I just want
With
to pick
dice.
up a random book and start reading it.
Okay,
Natural
Lucio.
20. So that's a 30.
My fucking God.
I was gonna roll, but I guess not.
Unturned.
The DC was so high on this.
Thousand.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm
Thousand
listening.
sees an ant on the ground and talks to it.
So
Tell
the
me your
DC was
secrets.
25 on this, but I'm gonna give it to you because you fucking heard it. So Lucio,
Fucking
you grab a random
naturally.
book. Zalzin, you're aware of what book he grabs, and through sort of the efforts, sort of leading the investigation of this room and trying to figure out exactly what is in this room. In about 15-20 minutes, here's what you get. This was the Divine Autonomy Project. That is what this room, this sanctum, was titled as. It was a secret basalt experiment to dissect and reforge angels under the guise of divine preservation. The demons that were contracted by Basalt's founders,
Wait,
Was
devils
not
or
to dis-
demons?
demons, was not to destroy but to deliver live celestial captives. The ones who conceived the entire project was Maltrius of the Seventh. And the music changed. Give me 1 second. What a cliffhanger to leave on. Was Maltrius of the Seventh before his eventual banishment to Avernus. His contributions to the Rite of Chains was a prototype for infernal binding magic. Investigating the overall, because you're not just looking at the books that were on the desk, the amber panels along the wall also contain fragments of captured angelic memories.
Knowledge.
You also see in the journal that Lucio picks up, the last recorded experiment ended with the phrase, subject inverted, light refused containment, sanctum breached. You read descriptions of the resulting explosion of radiant energy that killed the mortal researchers, annihilated several demons, and birthed the last penitent, a celestial mind shattered between guilt and obedience. The surviving demons escaped, except for Maltrius, who was reclaimed by Hell for unauthorized transference of divine property. All basalt wards, relics, and binding circles used today derive from this research. The corruption that began here quietly shaped the house's future philosophies and death preservation. You also would find an excerpt about 146 years ago that was dated at DR 1351, and it reads as follows. Researcher Calvin Dorr, archivist of Basalt Reliquary Division. Final entry. My name is Calvin Dorr, formerly archivist of Basalt Reliquary Division under the directive of the Elder Council. If you are reading this, the seals have failed, and you've wandered where no light belongs. Either way, turn back. This place is a tomb, not for the body, but for the soul. I was there when the last Pentient was bound. We were told it was an act of containment, that our research had trespassed onto divine currents beyond mortal comprehension. We were told it was necessary, that the creature's guilt would feed the seal and ensure the Institute's safety. We believed it. We wanted to believe it. But it was not containment. It was execution. The rite twisted. The prayers turned inward, binding not just to the Pentient, but every soul that spoke them. I watched good scholars burn from the inside out, holy light tearing through their throats as their voices were stolen. We finished the invocation, sealing the chamber behind a wall of stone and blood. And when it was over, I was told to destroy the logs, the schematics, every fragment of record that has ever happened. Basalt would take place as a ward at its gardens, an enchantment of sickness and dread, to keep wanderers away. The spirits of Basalt would handle the rest, that the past must be buried. I have obeyed many things in my life, but I cannot obey that. I leave this record as my only defiance. To the next soul who may find it, know that we built this reliquary on a lie. Know that the last Pentient was not a monster. It was a messenger. We silenced it to hide our sin. Forgive me, if such a thing still matters. I do not know the wrong I was doing. I did not see the chains that we forged until I felt them on my own heart. When I reach the hells, I will carry every name we erased. Calvin Dorr, archivist of the 7th Reliquary Division, traitor to silence.
When Zalson's discovering all this, he's basically describing it to everybody in the group as well. And he's also just, collecting these things and putting them in his bag of holding. For him, of course,
Helmrich is going to... Can I roll an intelligence check if I recognize, or if Helmrich recognizes Calvin Dorr?
Roll a history check, yeah. History or religion?
Let's see what I'm good at. It
Do
would
you
have
need
to
help,
be...
Albert? Can I give him the help action if I notice that
Sure,
he's trying to
sure.
recall? And I'm going to give you guidance too. So I'm going to give you the help action so you have advantage and you have +3.
Ooh, 23.
23. I'm only having you roll. You are for sure that you don't know this name. There's no doubt in your mind.
Now the question is, do I know this name? Oh my god.
Everyone, roll!
Well, the duality
With
of
advantage,
dice.
that is a 2.
So deal with the duality of dice. I had a nat 1 on that history check.
So Helmrich, I will tell you this with a 23. The way that this reads and your thorough understanding in relationship to Avernus to Maltrius to, all things considered into this. This does seem to be a low-level positioned researcher that is going rogue,
Intern.
that is leaving a paper trail to, at some point, possibly be found. Now, it was difficult to find. And by difficult, I mean DC 25. But Zalzin over here fucking snuffed it out. So this was not a in-your-face information sort of thing. You had to really dig for this. This was somebody leaving notes inside of books in places that most people would not be able to see. for the hopes of preserving that information and the hopes that somebody would take the time necessary to be able to find this stuff. So
My thought
They found
process
Zalzin?
was if this guy had gone to hell, there's a good chance Maltrius would have snatched him.
you were not aware of a Calvin door.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
so
also not
it's-
aware of All Father's kind of, doings, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All of this
but-
is still like a shock. Like Helmrich is kind of staring
Yeah.
at this like
Yeah,
he
this is the
didn't
first
have his
time on the
own.
material plane your father has been named. Not referenced, named.
Dio, looking at the memory fragments, I'm gonna grab one. Does it do anything?
Okay. As you go to grab one of the memory fragments, you are immediately taken of your vision.
Help! I'm being accosted.
You see a series of 5 shadows surrounding a chained angel. This angel being beaten and burned and tortured. You see what pours from the angel in sacrifice, the silver viscosity that leaks from it, from open wounds. As the chains are pulled taut around the angel's neck, very carefully collected by new shadows that enter into frame. You hear whispers of, careful now not to drop a spill. And very almost a complete lack of humanity, mechanical movements of collecting this substance and putting it into vials. And then your vision comes to.
Okay. Well, and I have the fragment in my hands.
Yeah, if you wish to, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding. And then I'm gonna grab the next fragment. How many fragments are
Okay.
there before I should?
Okay, as a DM, I have to. This is not something I prepared. I'll give you 3.
Okay. I grab the next. I'm gonna look at the.
I'm guessing you're gonna grab all 3.
Yeah, but first, I'm gonna look at the party and say, I experienced the vision. I'm going to experience another. And then he grabs the.
I blacked out for a second.
Hey.
It's gonna happen again. Just give me a second.
Salson is doing drugs, guys.
Knowledge
He's
drugs.
on a fucking ayahuasca trip.
This is a robot.
I grab the next 2, obviously, from one.
Okay.
At the same time.
Oh man, that's a fucking roll. Death save.
I explode.
Zalzin, as you grab the next one, you're immediately taken of your vision again. There's a comfort this time because you kind of know what to expect. And you see a group of researchers standing around, each one holding tomes. Majority of them taking notes, but one person speaking,
I'll be right back.
and that's where your attention is pulled to, the person speaking. And you hear him speak about the divine energy that could be measured and harvested, that they had brought 5 demons to capture and subdue celestial beings for study. And they named them Bacheril, the mere thirst, that was charged in silencing angels of purity in speech. Zehra, the blooming rot, charged with corrupting healers into the garden of flesh. Thurl Maharach, the archivist, that harvests divine memory into amber. Maltrix of the Seventh, the Chain Bringer, Bound Angels of Discipline and Devotion, and Ceridax the Devourer of Praise, that consumed angelic hymns to feed on worship itself, and that the goal was to quantify holiness and use it as an energy resource for Basalt's rituals.
I see. They were looking for oil like America.
So, real quick, just to clarify, Maltrius was a devil working with demons?
That's what it seems like.
It was at the end
Just
of
wanted to
that,
make sure
Mm-hmm.
before I write that.
Is that
Either, because there's not a lot of information. Either Maltrius was a devil working with demons, or he was a devil that ascended. It's not clear.
And then if that's the end of that vision, I grab the next one after I put the other one in my bag of holding. It's gonna happen again. He says before he grabs the third one.
Okay.
As you grab the third one, you
I experienced a bad trip this time.
hear a conversation between two people in a room. Oh, I should say this is of importance. The first two visions that you had, it seems like the first vision was in the Sanctum of Names where you experienced the battle.
Mhm.
The second one was in the room that you stand in now. The third one is in a room you are not aware of.
Okay.
Stonework seems the same. There's it's familiar, but you have yet to be in this room. And you hear a conversation. This one's more blurrier than the other two. The second one being the most potent. You hear a conversation that says,
1 second. Back. I'm listening.
the angel's blood is not holy water. It's a sanctified decay. When an angel dies in torment, its radiant essence collapses inward, compressing divine power into mortal resonance. The blood from the last Pentient was bled for decades as renewable healing source by basalt researchers. It heals perfectly. It removes all conditions and makes one feel at its peak. But it remembers pain. Our struggle is that of harvesting. The substance cannot be stored for more than 24 hours before potency becomes inert. Thus, a careful balance of leaching and rest must be kept at all times to ensure an ever flow. And the vision leaves. You have the sense, with your very high roll, that this was instructions given to possibly new recruits of the basalt research team for the reliquary theory.
Interesting, he says as he puts the last piece away, and he collects. And by the way, I collected all like the scriptures and documents in here. They're all in my bag now.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you see?
So at
A
any
new
point you
room.
can.
A new room.
Yes, one we haven't been to yet. And I saw an angel being tortured. I believe it was the same one that we may have dealt with. I learned that they were harvesting the blood of the holy as a source for power. Through torture and other arcane methods. But it didn't go as they expected. Not fully, at least.
By the gods, what's happening in this place?
So with your roll, the room with the feathers was the room that these researchers would torture celestial beings for.
Yeah.
And they would drain them of their blood, which granted them healing properties beyond any known magics to man. And they were trying to figure out how to harness that and to, of course, be able to package that for sale, essentially.
Yeah.
They could not figure out how to acquire that material and store it properly. They had tried various different ways of whether it's freezing, whether it's dry ice, whatever the deal is. They couldn't
Dry
figure out how
ice.
to keep it to where it would stay potent for more than 24 hours. It would just go inert. So what they found out is that what they would have to do is they would have to balance between torture and acquirement of the material. And that if they could keep celestials on a never-ending bend of torment, then they would have a never-ending flow of that material that would give them essentially life.
I'm gonna explain that to Helmrich mostly.
The last angel that they acquired was more powerful than they suspected, and that is the angel that wiped out most of the mortal researchers and ended up casting Maltrius back to the hells. That is when the researchers that were not in that room present sealed that, bless you,
Thanks.
sealed that room with the angel that you all met.
Sealed that.
They never finished their research. And the last researcher before the garden was either cursed, however you want to look at it, was cursed to give people nausea when they enter, to stop people from entering into that reliquary. That researcher left these notes that you found,
Okay.
sort of guiding your path to go, we fucked up, essentially. This is not good. And we didn't know until the very end what we exactly what we were doing. We thought it was the better good of us. We were wrong.
So, just clarification: the angel that blew up was the one that we fought, or
Correct.
was okay? Sweet. I thought you had said that angel was binding the other one, and we just killed it. And I was like, "Oh, we fucked up. We fucked
no.
up bad."
No. We killed the angel that they locked in here with us.
Yes.
Well, not with us, but you know.
Yeah.
So basically,
looking at-
they sealed that angel in the Sanctum of Names and then fled. And before they fled, the person that left those notes was tasked with basically deleting any and all evidences that would definitely name people at fault, would show Basalt House as being taboo. And instead, he left all of that evidence and wrote excerpts hiddenly and going, I'm protecting myself. This is very well hidden, but here's what happened. And then he was the last to flee before the garden was cursed.
Looking at Helmrich, I say, it appears that mortals can be more cruel than devils and demons.
Again, very high DC to get all this information.
I would not say more cruel. I would say this is something we would have done, and it seems that we did. Maltrius is a devil,
Correct.
and if he headed this project, then we are all the same. In the end, devils are fallen men who have been spurned to greater cruelties.
I believe that I've gathered everything of value in this room. Would you like to continue to the last door that we found?
Yes. Let us continue the march.
I'm gonna follow behind him.
All right.
Yes, but I have
As
a
you-
question for Helmick, though.
Hmm?
I have a question for Helmick.
Yes.
Maltrius, do you know that name?
He kind of goes
You can
silent.
hear a little bit of vile in there. You speak it.
It is.
You say that.
It is father's name.
I see.
Your
I
father.
can
Not-
relate to you with the father problems. My dad's kind of a dick too.
Did your father also chain you and had your friends carve the fallen into your skin?
Bro, basically, he like, I had this like
Basically.
dessert pastry that I really like, and he like wouldn't let me have it for like at least a month. It was really fucked up.
I'm gonna look at Albert and I'm gonna look at Lucio. I think you should choose your words wisely next time, Lucio. You might make Helmut angry.
Now I have to make a note about a pastry that was withheld from Lucio for a month and come up with a story on why. Thanks, Lucio.
That's
Ignore
very.
me.
I think-
bizarre.
Ignore his rant,
Helmut-
Helmut. Let's continue.
That's gonna come.
Humber
up
kind of
later.
stares at Lucio and just you are a member of the cohort. And then he just continues the march.
Yeah, means we're
You are Lucio.
full stand.
All right. Hamrick, as you lead the group out of the slightly curved hallway into the main room, all the statues that you once found, make your way to the left and into the last hallway that you can see in the main room. You curve to the right and you see a room filled with long stoves and rusted bunks and stonewash basins and a row of cracked clay cups still sitting on a wooden table, overturned mid-drink it seems. You smell the dust and the vinegar from old wine that sort of stains the air. You see sleeping alcoves that seem to be sort of gathered around a communal hearth next to an assortment of utensils and crates of spoiled food, kegs, kettles. It's very obvious that this is this is the living quarters
Was
of
this the room that I
possibly the
saw in that last
researchers.
vision?
Say it again.
Was this the room that I saw in my last vision?
Correct.
Okay. I pull out my
Um,
my spirit box. Is there anyone here?
One play. This is a room for about a dozen people with everything that they would need for, you would estimate, anywhere between weeks or even months. This could support people down here without constant in and out. What would y'all like to do?
I'm gonna investigate the room. A general sweep.
We don't. Real quick, this is another dead end, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, it seems like this is
Okay.
this one hallway leads to this one room. Zalzin, go ahead and roll for an investigation
With guidance, of course.
with guidance, of course.
Oh my god. Okay, that was almost not 20. 19. 20, that would be a 28.
Just like with Helmrick, with battles, I have to consider investigations for Helmrick
Yeah.
or for Zalzin. All right,
I have a plus 10 to
Zalzin.
history too.
So leading the group, you conclude that, of course, very obviously this is living quarters. But what you do find, under a pillow, you would find a child's drawing chalk color, showing a figure with a halo giving light to three similar but smaller figures. It's sort of arms stretched out. Gifting is what it would seem. And you look at the back of the page and it says, for mother, to remember her why. You also would find a silver spoon engraved with the basalt crest. And next to it, it would say, First Feast of Light, 992 DR. And
What was it? It was a. You said it was First Piece of Light, but it was a chalice?
a silver spoon.
Oh, so we're.
Mhm. And the handle would be sort of wrapped in a leather, and it would be heated and charred in some places. You would also find a field notebook, mostly smudged, but you can make out on one of the pages, they said we'd end suffering. I think we just moved it somewhere we can't see. And out of this entire notebook and how aged it is, it's about the only thing that you can make out. Just strange.
I'm gonna look along the walls. Do I see anything?
With your investigation roll? No. Seems with your investigation, again, just to give you like certainty. You've pulled every pillow over, you've looked under every mattress. You're pretty sure this is about as much as this room has to offer to you.
Okay. And what was the date on the silver spoon again?
992 DR.
And we're in what's the year we're in again?
You don't know what
No.
year it is?
No, what year is it again?
2025, duh.
Yeah.
Let me look back at my notes. We are in 1497 DR.
Okay.
God damn.
1497 DR. Okay. Let me write that down.
Looking at the rest of the group.
Had to go way back in my notes. Session
This is-
0.
Very
Hey, your boy takes fucking notes, all right? If there's one thing I'm known for, motherfucking taking notes.
Fair.
Hell yeah. I fucking
This
love
is
campaign
very
so much.
unfortunate.
All right.
He
Got
looks
that
at
written
the
down.
group. He looks at the group. This appears to be the last room of this sanctum, and we have not found our quarry.
Do you think this was
This was a trap.
fool's errand?
I believe so.
Maybe.
There might be people
Told
waiting
y'all
for
we
us
should've
outside
been
of
on
this reliquary.
Possibly not. We were told to use this on our quarry. We would
Yes.
have never used it if we did not find them.
He certainly expected us to die in multiple ways.
Perhaps.
Let us go back to the main room for a moment.
Yeah, right. Homework leads the way.
All right, Helmrich, you lead the way back to the main room.
Yeah, once we're in there, I'm going to look at the statues more closely.
Sure.
I'm gonna do an investigation in this room.
Can
Okay.
Godfrey do a survival check to look for tracks that our quarry might have left? while Zolzin does that.
100%. Absolutely.
All right.
Damn, that's like one of my lowest rolls. 25.
Christ.
Leave no stone unturned in here.
19 on my survival check.
Okay. Zalzin with your 25. You're looking at the angels, the statues of the angels, the chains around the throats, the pikes shoved under the ribs, with the ends of the pikes sort of pushed against the stone floor. Lanterns set on the walls. And what you can see are that these are not statues. These are the leftover physical beings of celestials tortured beyond the breaking point. These are failed experiments using your knowledge from everything that you gained from the Room of Records. These are beings pushed beyond the threshold, cast forever to be remembered by the researchers. Nothing more than an homage. Sir Godfrey, as you're looking independently from the group's initial sort of take on the room, you would of course see that the stone in fact does show more wear between what is known as now, with the information that you have, the Room of Records and the Hall of Feathers is more worn than those two rooms or the common quarters. Nothing else really stands out.
Was there any more paths before the main room?
From the information that you have, there are the common quarters, which is where the researchers stayed, either weeks or months. There's the Room of Records, there's the Hall of Feathers, and the Sanctum of Names. And that's about it. Out of all the research that you've found, it was a very simple division of operations.
Our quarries
wear-
here, it seems, homework.
More wear and tear.
Not good for us.
We have one option just above table.
Yeah?
Long rest.
Long rest?
No, we could jump down the pit.
Well, Zalzin has feather falls, so I think he should go first.
No, so shove him down.
Featherfall's an AoE spell. That
Yeah,
targets
that's
all of
AoE
us.
stuff. Yeah, that would target everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he should probably still go first.
I'm just gonna try something, Dio. Here, I'm just gonna try something interesting in this room here, Dio.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna pull out the angel corpse in this room.
Okay. And the
Like,
okay. So you pull your cloak out, concentrate on the angel, envision it,
no, this was a
put
tough
your
one.
hand in,
Let me get it out here.
and you don't find any purchase. Really think about the angel, and it just upper shoulder reaches your hand. You're able to pull it out.
Is there any reaction in this room of anything?
It's quiet.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out one of the memory fragments, and I'm gonna place it against the angel.
Memory fragments.
Yes,
He took all three.
I took all three.
Yeah.
Remind me again? Memory fragments. From what?
He took the memory fragments from the office.
With
Yeah,
the vision.
remember from the office?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, the feather, the bone. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to you. I was like, you don't have
Oh,
any
no,
memory
no.
fragments.
No.
No. Okay,
Not yet. I'm dumb.
okay. So he placed the fragments on top of the angel. Nothing.
Can I investigate the angel?
Sure.
See if we can find anything
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
gonna look at it more thoroughly myself. What would that be, Dio?
Depends on what kind of information you're looking for.
I guess I'd do religion because it's an angel.
16 on my investigation.
This was supposed to be more powerful than the others that they encountered. I'm gonna go with a religion, Dio.
Okay.
Can I help
What was your
Zelz
roll,
in
Sir
this?
Godfrey?
16.
On what were you rolling on?
Investigation.
Okay.
I also. Oh, you were helping me, so I get.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, that's even better. That would be a 22.
22 what?
Religion.
Religion. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You see what appears to be a celestial born in his image. You see essentially a man that was once covered in divine gifts. The wings broken, the skin torn, chains sort of left around the shoulders. Nothing much other than that, though.
All right, he's going back into the bag. Yeah, I just roll him up.
Slurp him up like some spaghetti.
You said a celestial was born from him? The angel?
Not from Zalzan, but
No,
from,
no,
you know,
yeah.
From the
To-
corpse?
to
It looked like it was born from him.
to
so.
mimic man, essentially.
I've investigated every room. Very high, I might add.
We could always go
Long
back
rest?
and talk to Deymar and be
We could.
like, yo.
But before we leave this room, because I'm afraid that there's going to be something on the other side of the doors, we could probably go into the rest area where people used to sleep and rest there, bar the entrance, just in case.
This would be smart.
Because we might be being followed. My alarms haven't gone off, but they might be waiting for us to come out. If anything comes out, they might be waiting for a certain amount of time. Something could come in and stop my
Fair
alarm
enough.
while we're sleeping.
Regardless, this is all suspicious, and we should be prepared for
with
battle.
taking a nap.
That's
I
it.
am tuckered out after almost done.
I also want to rest. This is because I have 4 levels of exhaustion.
I forgot about that.
I
think
didn't.
we want to take a long rest or a short
Yes,
rest.
long rest.
Long rest. Alright, but we should, yeah, we
we
should
should-
definitely do what Daniel's saying and fucking barricade this room.
All right.
I'm
I
suspicious that we
think
might have been followed, and they're waiting to see if we come out in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
in terms of watch order, I think Zalzin and Helmrich should take alternating.
Are you
We
trying to
don't
take a long rest?
Yes, that's what we're.
You know what? You know it's 11 a.m., right?
I did not know that. We're in a
so
reliquary.
I'm in a cave.
It's not even afternoon.
Listen, sometimes you get tuckered out in the morning and then you take a nap.
A
And then
nap.
suddenly it's 5
I'll
then-
take a nap.
Then it's 5
Long
p.m.
rest.
Okay,
It's 5 p.m.
When
Well,
you get almost murdered, you get kind of tired.
Gabe, do you have Sentry's Rest by chance?
Yeah,
Okay, so we both have Sentry's Rest. We're both alert when we're.
that's what I was saying. Like, if we're going to take a long rest, we should take
Okay,
alternating.
Because we need 6 hours. Me and you need 6 hours if that's the case. We're the same
I need
amount of
4.
time. Oh, you need 4. Okay, I need 6. Okay. Looks like we're waking up late at night, boys. Our sleep schedule's gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so you all are taking a short rest? Is that the plan?
Ideally, it was a long rest.
Yeah, I vote.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
think we
gonna
can
allow
say.
you all to take a long rest at
Okay.
11 a.m.
Oh, I thought we just wake up later at night. 8 hours, you know.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
fine.
short
fine,
rest.
we're-
Well, at least we get to heal.
Yeah, heal up, people.
Short rest.
All right, so we're taking a short rest in the
Yes.
the common quarters.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little break here. I'm gonna use the restroom and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let me roll my hit dice.
Yeah, same.
Fuck. That is 1 health I get back.
Oh, look at how Mark and I saying.
Okay.
Are you ready to leave this place?
Helmut kind of thinks for a moment. I get we never saw any tracks in like the feather room or in the room of names, right?
No, it was all just matted feathers. It was recently disturbed from us, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think we were the
Yeah.
only things that had been in there for a very
There was
long
also wear
time.
and, there was also just wear and tear.
From the information that you had gathered, Zalzan, and everybody else that assisted with that investigation through the tomes and journals and notes and all that, placing what you have found with the feathers being by far the easiest way to track new prints and doors that had not been opened in some time, you could easily deduce you are the first people to have entered this reliquary in a long time.
Yeah, like 5
That
years.
the tomes are consistent with the evidence that is being presented to you. Meaning, again, I'm only giving this to you because of a high roll. You are the first people to enter this in a very long time. That the evidence of someone else being here is not here at all.
So this probably was just a full errand just to try to get us killed. And the locust box was the backup.
Why would he give
How-
us that captures someone if he?
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with it.
Helmerick,
All back case. Redundancy.
I think it's time to leave, and I think you should take point at the door. We might have visitors, potentially.
I hope so.
I'm going to use an ability on my blade that gives me 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
When you short rested, did you use some of your hit die to heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did as well. I used 5 hit die.
Whoa.
I rolled really shit.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna follow Helmerick again. Kind of same marching order.
Oh, real quick,
Yeah, I'm
Lucas, when
still
you were
doing it.
rolling your hit die, did you add your Constitution modifier?
Nope.
You add that on short rest.
Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind for next time, but I've in fact spent 5 hit die. I rolled low ones.
Called out.
Well, I was just saying, like,
Zero, so
You can add it right now, you mean-
you should probably
Oh,
add
no,
them right now.
no. I mean, yeah, remember, I have exhausted level 4. My health is cut in half. I'm at the max I can get. I'm at 20.
No.
Okay. Well,
it took him 5 hit dice to get to 20.
I was at, yes. I was at 7.
after you then,
I
Helmerick.
was-
I'm not adding my constitution modifier.
So when we open the door, are we good? Because Helmerick's
Open
like
which door?
definitely.
The main door in the main.
Oh yeah. So, you're
Helmerick
leaving
is
out the main
definitely
entrance,
like,
correct?
yeah, Helmerick's got like shield out, same way he entered,
Okay.
like full.
Well, that door was left open by you guys, correct?
No,
Oh,
we
no,
closed
no. You
Yeah.
did close it. That's right. That is
Zal's
correct.
closed
As you open it up, remind me again who failed the Constitution saving throws for the garden. I believe it was
Lucio, very
Lucio
sure.
and Jin.
Yes.
it. Yeah. we
Okay.
did.
Because no one else needs to breathe.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't see the
Yeah.
breathing.
So- Lucio Jin immediately hit with that stomach churning feeling. Without a roll, you immediately vomit. The rest of you, especially Helmrich, who is keeping sight on the front lines, no threat presents itself. Same garden that you left to enter seems to appear in front of you.
Guys, I don't feel too good. We should do another short rest.
I think as we're marching and they're done vomiting, Helmrich kind of not like taking his eyes off what's in front of him, but kind of calls out to Lucio and goes, "I mean no disrespect, but I am shocked you live, Jin." Oh, not Lucio. I meant Jin. Sorry.
Like, finish for a second.
Lucio catches strays.
I have seen many fall to battle with battle fatigue. That blow would kill most men. It would seem you are not most men.
I'm not. I'm not gonna fall like that. Too much to do. Too much to think. Oh, Dio, I do want to try to cast a spell.
What do you got?
Not armor of Agastus. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, armor of
Agathis.
Agathis.
Yes, protective
Sure.
magical frost. Will that protect anything against the mist or the fog?
No, that would just increase your AC.
Okay.
Armor of
I-
This just gives you a temporary hit point.
Yeah.
It hurts people.
It
I
gives
will-
you, if it's Armor of Shadows, it gives you a lot.
It's not armor shadows. It is armor Agathis. I'm still gonna cast it though, just in case. I mean,
I pulled a rope.
Did you get it from? Is it like your actual spell slot you're using, or did you get it from one of
pack
your
slot. Pack slot.
like your packed boons or your
No, pack slot. Warlock.
Okay.
Spell slot. Yeah, spell
Warlock
slot.
slot.
warlock? It's just spell slot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna cast it though.
Oh, I don't know why I said it increased. I thought it increased your armor. No, yeah.
Shield
Five
of
temporary
faith.
hit
It
points
just
for
gives you
your
a lot of, it just gives you a
duration.
lot of temporary hit points.
Yeah, and then that's
I mean,
right. The temporary.
it's been cast as a
creature that
second
hits
level
you takes back
spell.
full damage.
Yeah.
You're thinking of mage armor.
Okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Also, just gives you a bit of temporary hit points just in case.
Okay, fair enough. It's still a good spell to cast. Yeah. So you have that for 1 hour. So.
Yes.
Okay. As you all are exiting. Okay.
I would also like to.
Where would
cast
you
a
like to go
spell.
to?
I would like
I
to
mean,
What do you
there's
got,
only
Lucio?
unseen.
Hold on. What do you got,
servant
Lucio?
And
Okay.
make him carry my bag because I'm kind of tired after that nap.
You know what? I summon Tensor's floating disc so Jen can just sit on it.
Yeah, no, I just immediately collapse.
Jin, do you want my servant to carry your shit too? He's got 2 hands.
Something
Floating
like
disc.
an actual. Is that an actual spell slot? Yeah. I'm not gonna cast. I do in fact also have that spell, but I don't want to use my other pack slot.
I'm going. Yeah.
Also, Jin does not have much stuff on him.
Don't worry, Jen. You can sit on the floating disc, and I'll just.
He already is.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna look around my surroundings here, Dio. Does it look like anybody on the outside has been here in some time?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
That's you just taking a quick glance. It doesn't look
Oh
like it.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna like investigate that shit, Dio.
Investigate.
Oh boy, that's a pretty bad roll.
22.
Let's see here. It's 19, 26.
God damn, these
You
high
are
ass
certain
rolls.
that no one has been in this garden since you've arrived. You've identified the footprints in the grasses that were mostly
I hate it
undisturbed
here.
from your party. You were certain you were not followed. There's nobody waiting for you. You feel pretty good about this.
Okay.
I guess that's my metal foot.
Yeah, I guess. Helmrich, perhaps we should go back. I'm not sure if we want to go back to the Oracle, but back to the campus.
Hold up, I forgot to change my health because we leveled up.
Another 20 hit points.
I am currently sitting at 82.
Damn, you're almost more than half of me.
I'm at 34.
anyway.
Yeah, tough plus his high const. Yeah.
I'm at 38 out of 46 right now.
I'm at a fucking 20 out of 39. With,
I'm at infinity.
10 hit points.
Total, yeah. That's all I got. I got
All right.
38 out of 34.
So, how does Helmrich respond to that?
Helmrich responded, what?
He was asking if we should probably go back to the campus, but not the Oracle.
I think we should go talk to the Oracle personally. I have questions for him.
The group
think
is weakened,
the-
and if he is against us, there might be problems.
What if we cause him to believe the group has died?
We could
Is this true?
a disguise kit. We could disguise ourselves and then pretend that we died.
I doubt this would fool him. I do not believe he is violent. I think he is a old fool who has been played.
I agree with Helmrich. Doesn't seem the type to play these kinds of tricks.
What on the off chance that he is violent and he intended to kill us?
Then he would not do so in the open. He would have done that already had he intended.
All the more reason to go talk to him. If he expects us to have died, we'll have him on his back foot anyway.
I agree. I say we confront this Oracle.
Very
Worst
well.
case, we could just like beat him up until he's unconscious, and
Yeah.
go from there.
But we will be in his seat of power. Remember that.
We have been twice now in places it would have been easy to have us killed. And both times he has acted with kindness.
Yes,
I-
but
He did also give us the bomb.
some don't like to do dirty work themselves.
He gave us a bomb and sent us to the Death Angel with the Death Well. I feel like that counts as trying to kill us at least once.
The death bomb with the death angel, with the death well, the death room. Very well, then we shall go confront him. After you, then Helmrich.
Yep, Helmrich leads the way, and he's gonna go and try and find, what was it, the leader of the that's session 5, session
Deymar.
6. We're looking for the senior avowed monk.
Oh yes, that because we are in Basalt right now.
The senior
I don't
Von
think
Monk
I
would be
have
in
his
Candlekeep.
Yeah, him. But there was a guy in the statue told us there was a student here that does know stuff in Basalt. We could
Correct.
go to him first since we are in Basalt currently.
I don't think we
Sure.
also talked to Rayla yet either. I remember
You were given a name, but that's about as much as you have.
Yeah, I think that's
Baron Talos.
yes. Let's go there first since we are in Basalt already.
Yep, let's go ahead and hunt down Baron Talos.
Okay. So you exit out of the Reliquary Theta. you move past the engraved plaque. You leave the plaza center. Follow the old drainage. And ascend the steps that leads you in between the two collapsed buttresses and move over to the bronze effigy to the effigy row bridge. And you are back at the basalt's main sort of conduit. Where would you like to start your investigation?
I guess I'll go into the main hall where I encountered that original, I think it was a dwarf, where all the elevators were and everything.
Helmrick
Sure.
is going. Helmrick stands, and this is like the main pathway, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As far as you know. Yeah.
Helmrick begins stopping people, just putting a hand out.
Right now, there's not a lot of people because classes are mostly active.
He
So
is
it's mainly
stopping
you,
what
Jim.
few people pass by.
I'm gonna roll for this. I'm gonna let fate
Oh,
decide
boy.
if you have somebody to harass.
It's the same person as last time this happened.
There is nobody here.
No,
He just sticks an arm out for no one.
We should stop somebody. Who's that?
all right. Helmrick goes with Zalzin because
Yeah.
he knows the area.
Yeah, we'll solve the basalt. Major.
So I go into that main, that main room at the end of this bridge, where I encountered that. I think he either was a professor or he just kept charge of that area.
He seemed like he was a professor. So as you make your way, sort of intercepted is Dean Jordan, who kind of walks up to the group and looks at you all and goes, "Oh, since I have you, I was looking for you actually. I wanted to let you know that classes had. Where are you all coming from?"
I took a nap.
Ooh.
Wow. All right, 1 second here. Real
All
quick. Let me just
Over the table?
Wait.
No.
You should not roll. We should.
As a group real fast and then answer that in like 30 seconds. We just gotta
Huddle.
I think Lucio, what's your deception?
decently high.
Oh wait, what? I also have deception. What is yours?
+7.
Okay, I have +5.
All right.
Let's just speak for us.
I think Lucio should be our deception.
Yeah, I think
man.
Lucio and I give Lucio the help action.
And then we give him guidance, of course.
Hey, also don't forget, Lucio, I gave you heroic
Yeah,
inspiration.
you got heroic inspiration. So you
You're stacked.
So many
you give
things.
you give a nice story, Lucio. Come on, let's go. I believe in you.
Don't worry, I'll be
Alright,
supporting your
alright.
story the entire time. I'll agree with everything you say.
We were not down in a dungeon. We were somewhere else. I don't know
That's
how
the
to
worst
solve
lie.
what's going on here, guys. We were in a library actually. I was just showing these guys my favorite book, and we're doing like a reading group now because we don't have class to go to. So we're I was reading a story for them. Anyway,
Totally.
have a nice day.
Go ahead and roll a deception roll for me.
You don't have advantage.
No.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage.
You have advantage.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gave you the help action. I gave you the help.
That is significantly better. And then, do I have guidance and inspiration? So is that 2d4? What is that?
No, it'd
I'm
be a
feeling my
D4 plus a D6.
I don't
Okay.
feel like if I cast a guidance right now, though, she'd be like, "Why are you doing that?"
I'm just letting you all know.
It's a spell.
If you are casting anything,
Yeah.
Oh,
any sort of social encounter from here and moving forward,
Yeah, that's why I'm not
you
casting.
have to figure out how to cast it subtly. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm going to give the NPCs a chance to look at you.
Yes.
All right,
That's
so
why I'm not
no
casting.
guidance.
We're just using.
It's up to you all. It's up to you all.
Without the guidance, yeah, that's fine.
There we got.
Does inspiration still count as magical
Is
help?
the
Well, I mean, it was
inspiration?
casted prior. It was casted prior, so yeah.
Yeah, this is like.
Oh yeah,
during
that
the
was
short
from
rest.
the that was
Short rest.
Inspiration's fine. Guidance is another thing. Your
Is
eyes
the
literally light up.
inspiration the D4 or the D6?
And then I touched somebody with it.
it's a D.
Inspiration.
You add a D6.
Okay, sick. Then that is.
So just let me know if you're casting anything that might influence the roll that I can.
Yes.
That's a 26.
Okay,
And what do you? 26.
what how that just came like got 26.
Okay.
28.
And what is that including? Tell me the roll.
So that's a 14 plus 5 plus 7.
What is it? Okay. Plus 5
Yes, my inspiration.
From inspiration.
Inspiration.
for inspiration. Plus 7, which is your charisma modifier.
And inspiration
my
was cast
deception.
on him at the beginning of
deception,
our
sorry.
short rest.
Yes. I gave it
so-
to him with it. Musician.
That was from like an hour ago.
Yeah, we started a book club. You know, we're reading a really good book.
Okay.
It's called Green Eggs and Ham. It's really check it out.
looking soon.
Sam, I am.
No relation.
She looks at the group of you having headed from clearly being seen a certain area, but
Covered in feathers.
there's
Silver blood still leaking from
Ex-
Helmric's armor.
an acceptance from her where she goes, okay,
A very active book group.
I
We like
I
to
believe
role
you.
play what's going on.
She seems like she believes you. She goes, I just wanted to inform you that while the investigation is still underway, and it seems like we are getting closer to who put you at fault, there has been enough doubt in the council that you are cleared of all charges and you can return classes and starting tomorrow.
Oh, man, that's amazing news.
Very exciting.
Are there any questions that you might have for me?
Nope.
Did we receive our letters? Did they give those back?
Yeah, they did.
Daymar gave them back to you.
We've got
Okay,
more
I'm
books to
just gonna
read,
say.
so,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
ask. How is Deymar doing?
I'm
He helped us a lot.
not able to speak on Deymar this time.
Did something happen with
Alright.
him?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh,
Anyways,
seemed
Can
like
I
something happened.
insight that actually?
Yeah, you know I'm gonna inside that.
Yeah. I will disadvantage
I
insight.
will. Helmric will also incite that.
Yeah, I got a 9 with disadvantage.
I got a 9.
I got a 21.
I love having disadvantage on everything I fucking roll.
I got a 10.
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, you guys want to go sleep for like 4 days straight?
Wait, Lucio, you got a 24, right?
I got a 21.
Or 21.
Natural 16.
who all rolled? Lucio, you got a 21. Jen, you got a what was it? 6, 9?
Nine.
9.
I also rolled and got a 9.
Okay.
I did better and got a
So,
10.
On that other roll, I had rolled a 4 before I rolled with advantage.
Lucio, I'm sending you a message.
Huzzah.
Lucio, good job.
Make sure
I would like to
don't
slide.
show
I would like
this
to
in
slide
that
of hand. I would like to slide of hand his message.
video. I counterspell that.
Fine. Counterspell your counterspell. Yeah.
Alright. I know how to win this, guys. I know how to continue winning this conversation. I use Fantastical Force and trying to get Helmic.
I grabbed the thing, the bomb, and I yelled the code word.
To Logan.
Locust.
All right, there we go.
Gotta reach in my.
Dio, you send that to me. I'm not reading it.
I was about to say,
That was
I'm
meant
not
for
receiving
Lucio.
Oh
it.
shit!
I'm not reading. I'm not reading it. But you
Okay,
did send that to me.
I know.
Like a telepathic connection, you probably know too. We're looking
Okay,
for
there we go.
thermal twins. We think the same.
Amateur moves, amateur. Who's running this course? All right. So at that,
Okay, cool.
Lucio, unless you want to do anything, she basically just looks at you all and goes, "Well, I'm glad we at least got that all sorted, and that we most certainly have proven that you were not at fault. Strix is ordered to basically congregate everybody from all the houses, most possibly by the end of this evening, and address the events that have taken course. In that, we want to put rumors to rest that you might possibly had anything to do with it. I know the rumors have spread, and I've heard them myself. Hopefully you all have not been harassed too much. I am deeply sorry that this has happened to you. It's just wrong place, wrong time. But I am glad that we had enough to at least clear your names. And I appreciate you all helping out in us.
Now that you bring it up, there was one person that was harassing us.
His name's Soren.
He's in me and Jim's class. His name is Soren. I'm really like, I'm trying hard to be friends with him because I kind of like him and look up to
This
him
guy.
somewhat. And it's
You
just
actually
like,
say that?
He's bullying us.
Zalvin's writing notes in his Lucio script still saying, "Liar, Lucio, you're lying."
Gaslighter.
Like that, actually. Lucio's great at lying.
Again, I am sorry for the harassment. We can't stop rumors, but we can most certainly
Good punish.
take
people
labor
spreading rumors.
into clarifying records.
Well, thank you.
Strix is many things. One thing he is he's very truthful. And I respect that man very much. As taboo as he might be on the material plane, he's going to straighten the record for everyone involved. So,
That's awesome.
look forward to you being there that evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, but tomorrow, back to it.
Before you leave, we are searching for someone.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Varen Talos.
Yes. Okay. I'm aware.
Do you know where he will be at this time?
Let me look at my notes.
He walks up right behind us. Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm Varen Talos.
While she looks at her notes, I cast rope trick and we all disappear into an extra dimensional space. And then when she looks back, where the fuck did they go?
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Are
I'm
you in the
looking at my
back rooms?
notes. Buried in it right now.
Lucio has entered the back rooms. Everybody, you know that's
Oh
what
my God.
that's where rope trick leads us. Is the back rooms.
If we went down the well, it would have taken us here.
I thought the back room was just the Baywilds.
Probably a section of it, yeah.
Yeah, Reverend Talos. I am aware of him, and that says much because we have a lot of students here, and I like to get to know everybody. It's not possible. His name, though, I am aware. Very respected. But distinct. Very much prefers silence and keeping to himself. Most likely buried in some kind of archives. Either in Basalt or Candlekeep is the two places that I would put him at. He does attend classes, and then it's very possible that he is in one. But to be frank, there are classes that he deems beneath him, that he actually claims to know more than the professors. As to the truth of that, I'm not sure. But I answered your question without answering your question. That's as much information as I can give you.
That's fine. You were helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is more than we had known. I thank you.
Well,
She's
again, if you need
Dean
anything,
Jordan Davis, yeah.
yeah, Dean Jordan Davis of Basalt.
Helmut gives her like a salute and nods, and then just gonna start walking forward.
I have no idea where he's going, but
Nope.
I'm also
But
going.
full confidence.
Just walks right off the bridge.
I'm going. I'm just gonna. I'm like, hold on a moment, Helmut. Follow me, and then I'm just gonna go to where the basalt archives are.
Okay. So you go to the Basalt Archives.
Yeah. See if I can find this guy.
Make an investigation or perception check, depending on which one you want. Depending on which one you
boy.
choose, you'll get different information.
Oh boy, I've been pretty good with my investigation rolls. Well, that was. You want to give me the help action?
I'll give you the help action.
See, I like that. I like people that help me. See, I went from a 7 to a nat 20, so that would be a 29 or 28. My bad, 28. Investigation.
28 investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
I open up a book and immediately find him.
Let me look at my notes. That's a good one. 28. Because you know me, I got schedules.
Oh yeah. That's why I pay you the big bucks.
In the meantime, Dio, I'm going to send you a nostalgia bomb video. This is what's going on in Zalzin's head constantly. I'll put it in general.
Oh my god.
Checking what time it is.
It's been so long.
What would you say your what would you say your roll was?
Yeah.
28.
Okay.
It was a 7 originally, but I got the help action. So it became a nat 20.
Using Helmut's sheer confidence.
Okay. So you don't find him in the archive. You find him in a class asking around called Preservation and Decay and Magical Biomes, which is in House Zephyrus.
Oh, he's in a completely different house.
He is in
Interesting.
a shared philosophical class between two houses.
Okay. I see.
With your incredibly high roll, you were
Well-
able to ask just the right people.
Let's go there then. Or we can wait since he's in class and we can go to why am I forgetting the Oracle's name?
Deymar.
Yeah, Deymar.
Doing more.
Is there a Nightmare?
This guy could help us set up for the conversation with Deymar.
Yeah, so let's wait for him. Yeah, so we're gonna go to his class.
Okay.
And we're gonna wait for him.
So you
Like
all
we
are
did-
not
like we did.
familiar with Zephyr's house. So go ahead and make another investigation roll to figure out where this class would be held on this
Help
massive
action.
campus.
Can I bardically inspire him with a little
Well,
song?
I got another. I got 27.
Dude, we're trying to play a game here, okay?
I don't want to inspire him anymore.
I don't want to inspire him anymore.
I rolled an 18 on the first one, then a 5 on the second one. The help action was appreciated, but the 18 takes the cake.
Okay. So, in the what seems to be marshes of Zephyrus, you see a Thay-like professor that is speaking
Good, calm
of
down.
the relation of life and death, especially between the living and the living, as she puts it, the relation between consciousness and sort of surroundings. And you all begin walking up to what appears to be about 40 people standing and listening to this lecture. But I'm going to let you all decide on your entrance or what your goals are here. You will see, go ahead and make a perception check, Zalzin.
Okay.
Locust.
I just throw into the crowd there. Okay, Dio, for my perception,
Yeah, what if
It's,
we just
um,
become terrorists?
don't hate me, Dio. Do not hate me.
I'm not going to hate you. I'm just going to ask for pictures.
26.
Dalton's gonna need a dice cam.
Hey, Zalzin, have you rolled anything under a 20?
Yes, I rolled a 5, and I think I rolled an 8 earlier, but I had help on.
Yeah. But like total.
I rolled that one on a history check.
Zalzin.
I rolled a 17 plus 4 from the guidance plus 5 from perception.
Okay.
This one's the nurse guidance.
See, that was a 3.
So you see about 40 students
a 1.
listening to an imp professor. And there are creatures, trees that are sort of moving and swaying and paying attention to the lecture that's also happening. It's almost as if nature is assuring what she is saying is valid, and that the speakings of protecting the natural are as important as the consciousness ascending to their peak. And you look over at the sea of, again, 40-year-old students, and you see a man, possibly in his 40s, sort of combed over hair, but not thinned, with streaks of silver gray, pointed ears, what looks to be a almost dusty, worn cloak over a auburn style overcoat with underneath a black sort of decorative shirt with lattice work. And very familiar to you, there's a book floating next to him and writing down notes that the professor is speaking. But with your very high roll, this quill is not working on its own. It's listening. This, what appears to be elvish man, is whistling to this quill very quietly, but you hear, and you gather its instructions to what it's writing based off of the pitches and the dynamics of the whistling. And you look at this man. There's only one other person you've ever known to whistle a quill. And that person is someone you've known longer than you've known anyone ever. Whom you refer to now, but it can't be.
Zalzin, look, if he could look perplexed, he looks perplexed, but he doesn't. And then he thinks back to when he remembers the two metal bodies in that room. One was missing, besides himself. And then he nods for a moment, and he's rationalizing it as him under some guise, possibly, if it's who he thinks it is, and he's going to approach him directly, but without like trying to cause like a ruckus in the groups of people. Obviously, he's just going to.
Real quick, before you go, Helmut, kind of as you start to walk forward, like Helmut's not like imposing, he's got his arms crossed, but he looks at you as you kind of like start to look perplexed, and he goes,
Do you need the assistance of the cohort?
No, I don't believe I will, but I'm going to try to separate him from this group if he's willing.
We will stand by.
And he's going to approach.
Okay. As you begin to approach the imp creature that is teaching the class, immediately sees you and goes, "Can I help you? Are you supposed to be in this class? Are you late?"
No, I'm just looking for somebody.
Oh, no, you're not going to interrupt my class while you're looking for somebody.
He looks over at the imp creature.
Anyways, and she continues on with-
Dismissively, and then just keeps walking towards the person.
That would be like way higher bracket.
The man that you have
Because like it's infinite mana. There's no
that you recognize.
He's not doing it loudly,
Immediately-
obviously. He's just going
Correct.
like he's being calm about this.
The man that you recognize, seeing the disruption that's going on, gives you a sort of look. And as you start approaching, he starts making his way deeper into the crowd of students. Still taking notes on the professor, keeping an eye on you, paying attention.
Am I able to see him by chance?
You would be able to see Zalzin approaching a group of students and then one of those students moving away from Zalzin. What that means, you don't know.
Okay.
He continues his pursuit until like if it gets too crowded. He doesn't want to cause like a ruckus. He doesn't want to disrupt the flow here, but he's trying to get close.
Okay. As you start making your way now into the body of students that are listening, the imp once more goes, you're not supposed to be here, but you are. What is it exactly? And then at this point, she would notice behind her the rest of you. What is happening here?
Hi. He's with us.
This here.
I'm not
What
sure
are we
what
doing?
he's doing. We were looking for somebody though.
Would you kindly remove yourself? I'm trying to teach a class.
Yeah, you can keep going.
And she's
Don't
looking
mind
at
us.
Zalzin.
You're all good. Don't mind us. Keep going. You're doing great.
Zalzin looks at her, and then he looks at the person he was following. Where is he now?
I mean, at this point, he would be. You're at the edge of the like group of students.
Yeah.
He's probably 15 feet away from you.
cast puppet on him, or I guess at least that's
Are you really? Are you casting puppet?
yeah, on the student that's like trying to get away from Zalzin.
Oh god. Oh no.
He's gonna do a con save.
Constitution save.
Zelza nods, and then he looks at the strange fellow that he can't quite
It's
grasp his name properly,
against.
and
the 50.
he goes to
I
speak for a
rolled
moment.
a 13.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I make him
And-
walk out of the classroom, like towards
Zalzin
our group,
does-
obviously.
Zelza
Wait a minute.
did
What is the radius of that? What is the
It's 120
puppet?
feet.
Well.
Zalzin,
Well.
at this time, Zalzin was leaving the crowd, and he nodded to the professor, and
Okay.
he sees him getting, and then he sees him what appears to be like moving on his own accord towards the group, and he's like, "Huh."
He's just gonna come with us. Don't worry. He knows us. It's all good.
I'm suspecting cast spelled.
I am under a spell. Someone help me!
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like he can probably like yell.
Talk? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Oh boy.
Just a force, one human ear to see within range.
Is anyone in silence?
Don't worry. I can take care of
Move up
us.
to the speeding direction.
We're going to jail.
Yeah. So as soon as you cast puppet on it, and it is in fact 120 feet, he immediately goes, I don't know who this man is, and I'm being moved within my will. And like immediately the quills start, and she looks over just perplexed at the group. Zalzin, you start moving your way out of the
This is classic.
the group of students. Now, Lucio, I need you to tell me where, in fact, this creature is moving.
He's just coming straight towards us, like towards the exit.
So Zalzin's moving to the left side of your perspective, his
He's like
right
weapon
side.
style, just walking
Yeah.
through everybody.
This
just straight
creature is
behind.
moving just cleanly across the group of people towards the professor. You all are behind the professor. What happens next?
He
Zalzin
does
looks at
this,
him and he
he likes to joke around.
Zalzin looks at Zalzin looks at him confused. I thought you wanted to avoid me, it seemed, but I was leaving on my own accord.
I'm just trying to learn. I don't know what you're all doing.
I'm leaving. Why are you going towards them?
I don't know.
He wants to come with us, obviously.
As I see his legs moving, you don't know why you're walking towards them.
Lucio, how you pull him all the way towards you?
Yeah, all the way out of the classroom.
Okay, so he is now leaving the group of students that are listening to the lecture. All eyes on who they don't know, but is Zalzin, the group who you're addressing, the man leaving the group. So eyes are darting back and forth between the 3 points of interest.
Sorry, don't mind us, guys. Just continue
Look at-
on with your class. Have a great
Looking at the professor, he goes, I apologize for my intrusion initially. I was hit with memories, I think. Nostalgia.
The professor moves over this small imp and was like, you don't have to leave. And immediately, just because of the pull of Lucio, marches right past her. She, well, if you want to leave, I guess.
I'm like,
But you don't have. Anyways, as long as the disruption is gone from my classroom, this is not going to affect everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah,
the
Zalzin-
sniper in the hallway with.
We're leaving now.
Lucio, you haven't stopped at all since this started. This elvish-like man is standing in front of you now.
Zalzin walks up
Pissed.
behind him. Zalzin walks up behind him and he puts
I
a
think-
hand on his shoulder.
Hey man, what up?
Hello, friend.
Nice to meet you.
He looks at you and he goes,
You seem to recognize me.
It
We
is.
just wanted to
not
can we go somewhere
often.
quite not so interrupting to everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to go like to your dorm room, maybe?
No.
You can come to mine.
Yeah, that would be the alternative. Is go to the robot's room. So I mean, it's where would you feel more comfortable?
Call of a robot.
The
I don't
clankers
remember
room.
it. I don't remember his name, right, Dio?
Whose name?
If he looks familiar to me. Well, if
You
it's what I'm
just
thinking of.
you've
Yeah.
just known him in your memory as
Yeah.
the rival. That's all that you've
Yeah.
known him as.
It's Orokin, guys. Everybody get out.
So,
Um,
technically, right now it would be Lucio. What are you doing? Because you still have him kind of under your command.
Well, it's wherever he wants to go, you know. I figured he would be more comfortable in his room, but we could go to Zalzin's room or like Helmric's
Because it's-
room too. We could go there. I point.
It doesn't give me a time, which is so strange. On a failed save, the target must move up to its speed and direction you choose. In addition, I'm gonna give him another chance to break free.
I support that.
It would be, I think, a DC 15. For
That
to
is
beat
my
Lucio.
spell save.
It's
That
a
is an
Constitution.
18. So he would regain
control of his movement.
autonomy and
I
would
think-
look at you all and go, time and place. And would move back towards the classroom, taking notes, passive aggressively looking at you all.
I'm gonna have my unseen servant stand in the doorway.
We're out in a field in the swamps.
Oh, fuck.
There is
I'm
no
gonna have my
doorway.
unseen servant trip him.
Wait, before that
Oh,
happens,
Yeah,
I have one thing I wanna say. As he walks away, Helmrich says, "We were told that you know more information on the bombing.
from
We
Cyril.
were at its epicenter."
Cyril, the statue. The old
Homework, make a
professor.
persuasion check.
Does anyone wanna give me? I am.
I'll give you the help.
Does anyone want to fucking?
Bardically inspired
actually, wait, never
Helmrich
mind.
with
I have
the
a-
song.
I have a 16. I have a.
What the
I gotta
fuck?
play you a little.
Oh, yeah, right, wait,
And now
intimidation.
you're inspired.
Question, Dio, does he change in any way when I mention Cyrillith?
Hold on, Helmrich, what was your roll? 16?
Before no, my charisma is 16. Can this be intimidation? Because just how
How-
big Helmrich is.
That's totally up to you. You tell me
I
how
think-
it looks like intimidation. Yeah.
You will
I
tell
think-
us about the bombing. I will kill you. I will rip
I
you
think
in half.
Helmrich doesn't do anything aggressive, but I think he puts like a strong hand on his shoulder. Not like
What's your
Not anything-
intimidation roll?
it would be a +6. I haven't
To
rolled
what?
yet.
Oh, go ahead.
I
roll.
haven't. Okay, sweet.
Because at this point, Lucio loses power over his physical being. He begins walking away and goes, time and place. You
can
would
help,
have
actually.
enough time. Actually, you know what? In fact, Helmrich, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Okay.
You have a +3.
I got a 16, 17. I had dirty 20.
28.
Damn.
So here's what that means. That means that he is about 15 feet away from me. Immediately when he loses or when he regains autonomy, he immediately turns and moves away before you have the chance to put the hand on the shoulder. It doesn't mean you can't still intimidate him. It just means that the physical clutching of his shoulder is not a possible with you standing still.
Okay.
It's up to you what happens next. It is your turn. But he is about 15 feet away from you, walking away after saying time and place, and walking away with the attempt to regain the student body to listen to the lecture. Helmrich, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna do the persuasion roll. I think anything else, and it's gonna be too aggressive, and he doesn't want to hurt this guy because he's a known student. All right.
Okay, roll a persuasion roll and let me know what you're saying, because
Okay.
that'll affect the DC
You have inspiration.
with the help action.
And you have
Do
inspiration?
I get inspiration? I do already have inspiration. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
if he's facing away from us while he's walking away, I'm going to guidance him because he can't see it.
Sure.
So you get a +1 to that as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well,
I can look up if it has
Zalzin, you're
a
not really
somatic.
close to Helmrich right now. You're close. but not
Guidance.
super.
I think has
How-
30 feet.
You have to
Or
be
is it
touching
touch?
the
Yeah, you have
creature.
to touch. Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh,
like
it is a touch. Yeah.
Helmrich,
Right.
you are close enough. If you want to consciously move over, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I think.
But you have to. But
go.
let me know. You're giving Helmrich guidance, which means you're standing next to him now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but since he's looking away from us,
Okay, fair enough. I just need to know where
alright.
you're positioned, because right now you were at the edge of the student body. You'd have to move over to Helmrich.
I moved behind him originally when Lucio.
Yeah, we've all been.
Okay,
pretty
fair
close.
enough. All right, I just need to just theater of the mind. Yep, fair enough. So, Helmrich, you have guidance.
Helmrich says, "We were told by Cyrillith that you know more about the bombing. We were at its epicenter, and we were held in trial.
And what was your total roll?
I am rolling now. That is not. Oh,
You have advantage, so.
oh yeah, I do. Thank you. That's
You
much
also,
better.
you also have heroic inspiration if you need it.
16. I'm using it. 16,
Okay, cool.
17, 22.
Yeah, DC was 20. He looks back at you all and goes, and looks back at the professor. I'm going to take this disruption out of your classroom. I apologize for my associates for having caused such an issue, but apparently it's pressing matters that cannot be waited. I'll return as soon as I can. And the imp just kind of impatiently nods and is like, get the fuck over with. And he moves over to you all and goes, somewhere else, please.
I have a place, and he's just gonna lead him to his dorm, which is under the effect of Mordecai and private sanctum.
Okay, to put this in perspective, to go from Zephyr's house to Basalt dorm room would be like a 50-minute walk.
Yeah, never mind. We're just gonna go a distance away, you know, from.
I'm gonna go to the hallway or
Is there
some
like a
shit.
coffee shop nearby that you like? Or
Okay.
Everybody has returned.
Hey, returned.
Oh my man.
So,
So back to interrogating this man.
Zalzin, before he how did before we apologies, a personal observation. How did you learn to write like that?
When do you ask him this? Because we're walking towards where? Because the elvish gentleman is not leading the path. Who is leading the path? Where are we going?
I would assume Zalzin is.
I think we're. Why don't we just go to the Biblioplex? That'd probably be the closest place.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Is that where we're heading?
Yeah.
Okay, when do you address him?
About halfway there.
Okay, so while you're walking?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your question?
I said, a personal observation. Where did you learn to write like that?
Brother of mine have taught it to me long ago. Was obsessed with efficiency, doing things to the best of my ability.
He looks at him. A brother taught it to you. I'm gonna insight that.
I'm gonna give him a help action.
How are you helping him insight?
Yeah.
I think Helmrich has had a lot of experience
working with devils and spotting out even like half lies and half
Sure.
truths.
That would be you rolling an insight check by yourself.
Ah, that's a good point.
Would it be him nudging me or something like that? Being like,
Helmrich grunts.
That would be up to Helmrich and his
I'm
insight
sure.
check roll.
I'll just roll a separate roll. I'll just roll a separate roll.
15 for me, good sir.
Okay.
That's a nat 1 from Helmer.
Okay. You're inciting if he's telling the truth. Is that what you're inquiring about? It seems like he's being truthful.
Your brother seems to be a learned man. Did he learn it from someone else? Or was it his own technique?
From what I remember, it was his own technique. He was a very, very smart man.
Is he still around?
I know. No, he's not.
Forgive me, how long ago was this? May sound strange.
And he starts choking back tears and he goes, Caitlin, is that you?
He stops for a moment. Kaylin.
I can't believe you made it. Oh man, I thought you were dead. I could have. Oh man. Hi.
No, this
Zalzin
is
just leans
Zalzin.
into him. My name is Zalzin.
You're mistaken.
You're obviously wrong.
Kaylin.
What's your name, buddy?
Caitlin. And he blocks out everybody else but you, Salza, and he goes, if you don't think that after the ritual, I memorized every part of you. I mean, whatever I could do to bring you back. I know it's you. I see the book. You're still, if there's ever a thing that would, it's what we were known for. I can't believe you're alive.
Zalzin just tilts his head seriously.
He looks around to see if anybody's watching him.
I do not know who Kaylin is.
Kaylin. You don't remember?
There are certain gaps in my memory. I will admit this to you.
I'm not surprised. What do you remember?
Were you at this ritual?
Yeah, of course I was. We were. We had looked forever for this thing. We'd found it. We didn't know exactly what it did, but it did save us. You don't remember any of this.
I remember a ritual, yes. I remember, he looks at his hand. I remember being Zalz.
I don't know who that is.
That is me.
You don't well, I don't look like what I used to.
Was there...
I'm like
metal
you
bodies
now. I'm a I'm like you now, but of course it causes a lot of eyes to look at us. I'm sure you've experienced. So I'm not me, but it's Riven.
Does Alvin remember any of this? I'm assuming he doesn't.
Roll a history check.
Okay. Hey, I'm good at those. Let's see what I
Can
get
I
here. Oh,
insight check?
All right, guys. I rolled.
Can you
a
insight
9.
check? Absolutely. Go ahead, Lucy. What was your roll?
I rolled a 9 plus 1, plus so that's 10 plus my 10 history 20.
20.
Yeah. I have a plus 10 to history.
You don't remember the name, but there is for sure emotional response to that name. Lucio, what was your insight check?
23. A natural 18.
I remember.
Everything he's saying seems to be true.
I remember another that was there with me. Someone who
He grabs onto you.
didn't fully agree with everything that I did, but in a sense, competition. And maybe not.
If
fully
you
agree with
allow
the
him,
ritual that we
he
did.
full on grabs you and like brings you in for a hug.
He does. Dowson just stands there like a fucking rock.
And as you say that, as you say what you said, he kind of puts his hands on your shoulders and he goes, "Oh yeah, we constantly disagreed about things."
They didn't fully agree with the ritual.
No, you did. No, you did. You're the one that found the ritual.
I did, yes.
Yes.
My rival,
Do you don't remember why?
my competition didn't fully agree with the ritual.
Who's that?
The other that was there with me,
That was me. It was the only person that was there. You remember me as the competition? I mean, yes, but not. We were competing. We always had different agreements in ideology for sure. Like you, and I don't know if you still do, but back then you believed in preserving, and I just. Through history, it has seemed that man has always acquired knowledge in history and used it to justify their means. And they've distorted history to weaponize it against people, to justify what they're doing. I still don't think that that's the right way. I still do think that taking certain knowledges and sometimes hiding them is the best course of action. And I know that Obius doesn't always sort of looks out and you see the biblioplex behind him way off in the distance as you all are walking towards it. I know that Obius always, it doesn't necessarily agree with me. I know that. I have a relationship with that. I have to deal with that these people feel it's in the best interest of anybody to just walk around and know the things that they couldn't possibly understand the repercussions to. I have to deal with that. I know that. I have to accept that this place is better. I don't agree with it, but I have to accept that this fucking building exists and allows anybody who's anybody, ignorant or no, to just read and absorb whatever into their being to fulfill whatever destiny they think that they have. I have to deal with that. And I'm trying to come to terms with that. I don't think that's right. I think that a lot of ignorant people do a lot of ignorant things thinking that they're justified. And they're not. I still stand to my convictions. I don't know if you've changed yours, but as far as rivals go, yes, we've always been back and forth, but we've always been a team. And you found the thing that saved me. And I didn't know it was going to change you, and I regret that. But
You said you were like me.
I was like, yes, we both changed. We're immortal now.
He looks at
The
his
thing that
hands
was
and he
going to
looks-
kill me, it won't. We're free. We can live as long as we want.
looks at his
We're
hands and
able to
looks at his hand.
pursue.
You appear to be made of flesh.
Yes, I got good at disguising. It's been what, 5 years since we turned? And I found out that being a warforged causes a lot of questions, and it doesn't allow a lot of people to trust you.
5 years.
Funny enough, elves are trusted with knowledge more than any other species that you see out here. We're just given stuff immediately. So, yeah, I worked on fitting in, blending in with a crowd, which you apparently pulled me out of.
Quick question, Dio. How long has it been from the ritual?
It's been about 5 years.
It's been about 5 years. I thought it was a very long time, like hundreds
Yeah.
originally.
I have it written that it was 5 years.
Oh, okay.
We check your backstory. I'm pretty sure I sent you some new
It
information
was
about
like, I think the way you had described it, it was like thousands of years.
it. On his intro?
Yeah, you had described it as like a tomb, long forgotten.
Yeah.
Correct.
And a
The
place
tomb
that-
was thousands of years ago. His changing was not. It was
wasn't
5 years
all-
ago.
I thought it took him a while to wake up before, like a long time to wake up.
As far as how long it took, you're not aware of. But he's now confirming it was about 5 years ago.
Okay.
I'm looking back on my notes here to just double check.
Oh yeah, you said to me 20 years ago Zalzin woke up in a ruin. But it was
20 years
5
ago. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for 5 years you wanted through Forgotten Crypts and Archives drawing, and yeah. Okay, so I'm
And he
sorry.
has
It would
no
have been
idea
20 years
how-
ago.
And he has no idea how long he was not existing in a sense before those 20
Correct.
years.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it's not 5 years. It was 20 years ago. That is when you had awoken as your now physical being.
Let me update my notes here.
Sorry about that, fellas.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
I love that I have a group of players that are paying attention so closely that they can correct me. I fucking love that. Excuse me, actually, I've been paying attention. That's not right. Fucking love it.
I
So 20 years.
do recall 20 years ago, but what I do remember was far more older before, I suppose, what I am now.
What do you mean? So you do remember or you don't?
Bits and pieces.
Do you remember why we even went there?
All I know
It was
is
kind of
I-
your fault, to be honest.
all
I mean,
know
I'm
is-
not upset, but like it was kind of your fault.
All I know is I ascended past lesser beings. And it is my duty to, in the end, preserve them.
I mean, yeah, why though? We're still, hold on, I don't want to have this argument. We just met we just reunited. I'm not going to argue with you philosophical reasons, but I'm just so glad you're alive. I mean, I thought you were dead. I thought you were a sacrifice for me, and that you have no idea the guilt that I carried for 20 years thinking that you had died for
When
me.
did you wake if you were at this ritual?
I didn't sleep. We grabbed onto the whatever you said it was. I don't even remember. You had done all the research. You had found this place. The what did you cover? What did you call it? The Vey ruin? You had uncovered this divine site beneath the storm peaks. I'm trying to remember. In fact, I'm gonna roll. The Sanctum of Forgotten Tongue. That's what it was. And it was a relic called the Undoing Fang. I was dying from a terminal curse because you and I, led by you, trying to study chronomancy, and we had done things way beyond our ability. And whatever we were messing with, because you were the brains of the operation, caused me to have some kind of terminal curse that was because it was forbidden. And you had made a plan to use that thing for immortality through transformation.
The transfer.
Some of it you told me, some of it you didn't. You didn't tell me a lot of things. I always felt like you thought of me as like lesser than you. You were so whatever. So you had done this thing. We touched the relic together. Immediately, I'm shaped into this thing, and you're on the ground dead.
I do not recall.
How long was I
dead.
supposed to like stay there? I did everything. You wouldn't wake up. What pulse? You're a thing. I checked me. I don't have a pulse. I thought about taking you with me, but I really thought you were dead.
That is unfortunate. It is incredibly hard to kill me if one could even attempt. I am not.
Still so arrogant after all these years. No matter what happens to you.
Mr. DM, can you repeat the name of those ruins?
Oh, yeah. So, the Sanctum of Forgotten Tongue, and the relic was called the Undoing Fang. It was a divine site underneath the storm peaks.
Okay.
This was a campaign led by who is known as Zalzman.
Okay.
He goes, it is unfortunate. I do not know if you speak the truth or not. I do not remember anything of that.
No, this guy checks out.
I don't know why you don't remember. You don't remember anything? You don't remember...
I
mean,
no
you
idea
still have
who
the
you
same
are.
personality, that's for sure, so I know it's you.
This is the first time I've ever seen you in my existence.
Right, I'm an elf. Yeah, no kidding. I don't have like a picture of me when I look like we were together. What are you doing? Also, wait, hold on. I'm not the only one on the hot seat. What are you doing here? How did you even get here? How did you find me?
A lot of information that I'm not willing to divulge to.
Oh, yeah, of course. This, yeah, of course. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Yeah. I cannot believe you're alive. What a weird... Like, the moment that I saw you walk up, I was like, how many things are there? And there was no way that it took me seeing your book to be like, I cannot believe. I still can't believe. What a
It
weird...
appears you remember me, but I know nothing about you.
I don't have any memory loss. That's what I don't know. I remember literally everything. I remember the transformation. I remember everything before, and of course after. I don't have any memory loss.
I do remember being different than what I am now. I get
Yes.
at his hand.
Yeah, you were like a dude. You were a human.
You imply I had flesh, weak flesh.
Yes. Yes. And you were like obsessed
Dalton, you hate flesh.
with
That doesn't sound like.
chronomancy. Like you were so like crazy. But you like took time because I was sick and you spent years and you found this thing that was going to stop me from dying.
Have you met
And it worked. It worked. I'm here.
So you say, of course.
It
you look
worked.
like an elf, and not like me.
That's
in
not
any
what I
sense.
really look like, though.
Can you show us like your real form?
Good at disguise.
I've spent a lot
I
of time
believe-
working on this.
I believe he is Warforged.
He looks at
It's so
him
weird that
closer.
you don't remember Neverwinter. You don't remember my name.
He looks at the rest of the party. I've never met this man before in my life.
Well, you
He
This guy-
you
this is
never
the
had the
first
best
time he looks
memory.
at the rest of you and is like, I'm telling the truth. I do not know why he doesn't remember, but I'm telling you.
I mean, you have no reason. You don't have any reason to lie, and I also think Galen is a lot better of a name than Zalzin.
He's the
No,
spark of a
Zalzin will
brother.
be-
He seems to be telling the truth. Only a true brother could love a brother like this.
So true. Only family can love each other like this.
That is your name.
If
Caelan Dern. Brendan Kaliax.
you are
That's
the
my
only
name.
other one that went through the transference.
Galen.
No, we both
Not
went
Galen.
through it. You were
Galen.
clearly, you're still the same thing that was
Sure.
laying.
I said
In
you were
the-
the only
on the
other
floor.
one.
Oh, yeah. As far as yeah, we both did.
Our bodies destroyed.
Gone. Yes, along with whatever physical curse was choking me out of life. Yeah.
And how did this curse happen to you again?
You
That
wanting
does
to
not sound
figure
like
out
me.
chronomancy, and me being dumb enough to experiment with you, and me being cursed with whatever you were doing.
Yeah, that sounds like Zalzin. That checks out.
Yeah.
That does not sound like me in any sense.
Thank
of the
you.
word.
He
Checks out.
he looks different, has not changed a bit.
If I debate
Have
on
you-
somebody to like curse me in the group, it would be Zalzin for sure.
Before we
I would
move
agree
on
with
to,
this.
he looks at the rest of you. Thank you, cohort. He before we continue on to the main questions that we sought you out for, do you know the Loom Walker?
The Loon Walker?
The Loom Walker.
The Loom Walker. I maybe know it by a different. I don't know of it by that
It
name.
looks like
Etiquette.
it looks like odd geometry. Runs a
The
store.
Loon Walker.
Runs a store in Dragons.
Dragon's Tail?
It goes
Yes.
by Ezric.
Yeah, Etiquette. The Fractal Loon. He runs Fractal Loon.
Yes.
Oh, I know of the store. I don't know of the. I don't know of the. Who run? I don't know if I've never been in there.
This fractal creature seeks to replicate me. He wanted to turn me off as if he could. But I made a deal with him, and he said he would help with certain issues that I have. Namely, I'm lacking memory fragments.
Okay, so that explains why you don't remember anything. Although I don't know what. I have memory fragments? Is that just a you thing, or is that like a us thing?
He's gonna walk up to him, and he's gonna look for the same spot that the fractal creature.
Oh, you're gonna have to make a persuasion check on that one.
Okay. Hold still, he says.
Oh, with disadvantage after saying that, creep. No, just straight roll. It's fine.
Well, the nice old yeah, that's That's a 7.
Okay, so he's like, "Hey, listen, I worked really hard on this, like,
I know
cover.
I just met you.
No. Just you are missing your thing. That's totally fine. But like, don't. I have to keep this. I don't want to look like you because that caused a lot of problems for me.
You don't want to look like perfection.
Is that how you view yourself? So
Oh, yeah.
arrogant.
Oh, he does.
Weird.
Talks down to everyone.
All the time.
There are many lesser than me. And it is my duty to save them. Interesting.
Nothing humbles you. Nothing humbles you. Again, why are you here? How did you get to Obius?
A series of events that...
Right. Yeah, we all got the invitation. But like, why were you picked? What happened after the thing? Like,
When I
how long
emerged-
have you been conscious?
He thinks back. Some years.
You know, you're almost boring at how vague you are. Like this whole like, poetry walking is like old.
No, that's my thing. I'm the poetry guy.
None of this changes.
He likes to
always
collect
like
things.
this.
No, he has not always been like this. This is recent. This is 2 decades.
No, he's
No,
always
the
been like this.
arrogance, the talking down.
Oh yeah. No, that
that thing.
for 100%. That's been there for a long time, ever since we were teenagers.
Zalzan just goes, let's move on to the point.
Right.
Candlekeep.
Mm-hmm.
The attack. What do
Yes.
you know? Something was stolen, wasn't it?
Probably.
Interesting.
I mean, I
Other
think
reports
most people
some-
know that what happened in. I mean, maybe most people don't know because they're idiots. But like Dragon's Tail, the bombing was a distraction, and that. Yeah, there's an attempt to cover up that something happened in Candlekeep. I mean, the place was. You couldn't get in for hours, and they tried to wipe it off as like, oh, we're just protecting or what. But like, we know something happened. So yeah, probably something was stolen. I mean, people have been talking. A couple of things were stolen.
Very interesting. I've received reports against that.
That nothing was stolen? Oh, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that Obius would try to cover that up. I would not doubt that at all.
Do you know anything else? Anything that is valuable in information?
Nothing that you're gonna agree with. So why would I even bother? Just know that, whatever Obius says, that's probably just take it as it is,
No.
Knowing
know
you.
something?
No. Just listen to the authorities. They've. What do I know?
You know something?
Well, yeah. Look, I have
You
ideas.
were told by
Hummer?
Calyx that you may know things.
About what? About what happened?
Yes.
Correct.
I wasn't involved. If that's what you're asking.
No.
Good.
We
Okay.
have reason to believe there are votes in leadership.
Vaults in leadership? I don't know what that means.
Faults.
Votes.
Oh, faults. Oh, like there's people that hear. What do you mean faults?
Oh my god, we're in the open.
Helmer
He
kind
looks
of.
around. Would you like to go somewhere more private? It's a bit of a distance to travel, but it is.
You're not gonna stab me in my back, are you? Is this like a setup thing?
No.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. You just met.
Triple disadvantage.
He's gonna blindly follow you in.
Can I cast a spell?
What are you trying to cast? And
I
just be aware.
17,
would
Dio.
like-
17. 17, by the way.
I'll always
Okay,
just
what do you got,
see
Lucio?
if His suggestion works first.
Lucio, you make an insight check before you decide if you're going to cast a spell or not.
All right, valid. Uh-oh. That was a 12.
Uh-oh.
It's what?
A 12 total.
It seems like this person is going to follow. There's a little hesitation, but there's an immediate like I'm safe, right? Like it's good.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
Hey,
Yeah, no, you're
Hey,
safe,
Dio.
buddy. I wouldn't worry about anything.
Yes, Jen.
can I make an insight check on that location he brought up?
Which location?
The Sanctum of the Forgotten Time.
Insight check as in if you see tell the truth.
Sorry, no, it's an insight something. History check.
Oh, if you recognize that place,
Yes.
go ahead and make an history check.
All right. So that, and can I use this?
I'm imagine if Zalza goes.
So if I spend a luck point, would I already have disadvantage? So would that just get rid of the disadvantage?
It would.
Say it again.
If I spend a luck point, would that get rid of my disadvantage?
Luck points currently
gives you
just give
10,
you
yeah.
advantage on a roll.
Yeah, I've only that would cancel itself out.
We'll do a straight roll. I'll do a straight roll. Yeah.
Straight roll?
I'd like to bardically inspire Jin as well.
How much is that?
It's a D8.
See,
D8? Okay. Ah, that's a 1.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Plus that, so
You
for
either
that,
take his word or you don't. It's
that,
up
is,
to you.
that is a 17.
With a nat one though.
No, he.
No, I rolled a 1 on the bardic inspiration.
Oh, one of the bardic inspiration. Okay, 17. Okay.
Yes.
Clearly know where Storm Peaks is. Sanctum of Forgotten Tongue, you have heard of the name. You're not sure where it's located, what's located inside, and you definitely don't know of the Undoing Fang.
I was just making sure it was not the place I went to.
No, you would know that just
Okay.
immediately. No,
Gotcha.
it's not the one.
That's what I was checking.
Correct. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, not related.
Alright, well, if that's the case, Zalzan will go to his dorm room, where we can question this guy privately in Mordecai's private sanctum.
Okay, so you take the
With Helmer
next
guarding the door.
25 minutes to walk
like
back to your dorm
my-
rooms.
Unseen servant to hold a knife to his back, but still not intend to see him ever.
You're gonna stab me in the back, aren't you?
If he turns around
Alright,
and just
I
keeps
wanna-
moving behind him.
I want to check in with y'all. Should we end the episode here? How y'all feeling?
Yes.
I think everybody's
Yeah.
good to keep going.
Yeah.
No.
Gabe has sleepy time.
As it stands, I'm getting less than 4 hours. I need to go
Yeah.
to bed like now.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Um,
We'll question
I'm tired of
him.
shit.